What?
Just doing an oil change.
What are you crazy? You crazy?
I have an oil leak. In an unexpected turn of events, I'm just doing an oil change, but apparently I have an oil leak. Pretty sure it's coming from our guy right there. So I don't know if I just need to tighten it up or, let's see. Right, we got our new Motorcraft filter. So we're gonna do for now with our oil drain, for multiple oil drain valve, we're gonna just tighten it up for now. We're gonna tighten it up and just kind of keep an eye on it and make sure it's not leaking, because if it's leaking like that, then we're gonna put the oil back on. Anyway, so we're also gonna clean up down here. We got this WD-40 Specialist. Actually got this to clean up under the T-Bird, but I'm gonna use it in here too. Y'all, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title of today's video. Let's talk about it. So, first of all, this is open dialogue, so feel free to jump in at any given point and put your comments in the comment section, because I'm pretty sure everybody has an opinion on this topic, all right? Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so that you know when I post new videos. I've never actually said that, but please subscribe. Now, today's video was inspired by not one, but two letters that I got in the mail. Both these letters were accompanied by accompanying emails, which actually said the same thing. But nevertheless, two letters that I got in the mail. One was from Billy Howe Ford in Cumming, Georgia, which is where I bought my F-150. The other one was from our good old friends at Carfax. Now, both of these emails and letters actually said the exact same thing. So let me go ahead and summarize. They were giving me notice of how much my 2015 F-150 XLT 3.5 liter V6 naturally aspirated is actually worth. And can I get a drum roll for the number? $6,130. What? I can't believe I can't believe that. $6,130. That's how much some computer system or some genius over at the dealership says that my 2015 F-150 XLT is actually worth. Now, granted, my truck is 10 years old. It's a 2015 model. It's 10 years old. Understandable. These factors are actually based on a number of things. For example, they're based on service history, or oil changes, tire rotation, tread life on your tires, things of that nature. Emission inspections, that basically if you kept up on all your service and all your maintenance on your vehicle, that goes into factors. It's also factored in by how many miles you have on your vehicle. Like I said, my truck is 10 years old, 2015 model. I have 178,000 miles on my F-150, which is great. Lasted me a long time. I didn't put all 178,000 on that, but I've had it since about 104. So about 74,000 miles I put on my truck since I've had it in 5 years. Now, the curious person is going to ask, why are they sending you letters? Billy Howe Ford, a Ford dealership, and Carfax. Right now, they have a partnership, as most dealerships do, with Carfax, where they share information. And the good thing about it is, if you're going to buy a new vehicle, Carfax keeps up with all the service records of that vehicle, oil changes, tire rotation, things of that nature. So if you go to buy a new vehicle, you know all the service records, you know all the crash history, that type of thing. So it's a good thing. But I didn't ask you to share my information, so that's actually a bad thing. So the same thing goes for us, the current owners of these vehicles. If I take my truck into the dealership to get an oil change, or whether I take it to one of those quick oil change places or a mechanic or something like that, they're keeping the records that I got an oil change, and Carfax and the dealership is going back and forth sharing your information. Not just the dealership, it's literally public information if you're getting oil changes regularly on your vehicle or not. So it seems like an invasion of privacy, but it's also a good thing if you go and trade that car into somebody else. They have a history of that vehicle. Now let's get to the point of why they actually sent me the letter in the first place. They sent me the letter because it actually goes on to say that it's a good time for you to trade in that vehicle on a brand new F150, which is the real reason why they sent me the letter in the first place. Now, dealerships do this and they phrase it as a way to help you, the consumer, out, when actually, I mean, it could help you out, but it's actually to help them out. There's several reasons why a dealership would do this. Number one, they want to get you into a new F-150, which makes sense. They want to make more money off of you, the consumer, and they want to sell you a brand new F-150, no matter how much the price keeps going up. That's number one. Number two, it helps their used car inventory because you're trading that vehicle back in on a new vehicle. So it's actually helping their used car inventory. Good for them. Number three, it's about repeat customers. Now, think about how hard it is to actually get a customer in the first place at a dealership. You have so many options. It's even harder to get that customer to come back. If they can get you as a repeat customer in their loyalty program or whatever they call it these days, that's a win for them. It's a win, win, win for them, okay? Yeah, since about the age of 10 years old, I have worn glasses. But for the last 10 years, every single pair of glasses that I've ever worn has come from one place and one place only, Zenni.com. Now, Zenni.com offers a huge variety of glasses and frames. They have over 2,500 different styles and frames for you to use for your glasses or your shades. Check out the newest in vision technology from Zenni.com. These are the IQ lenses with Zenni ID Guard. Now, if you look at these glasses, they have a pink hue. That means the technology is working. These lenses offer broad spectrum protection and more layers of defense than most lenses. They also defend against multiple parts of the sun's light spectrum. It's like having sunblock for your eyes, okay? So check out the link in the description below for Zenni.com. I've worn these glasses outside. I worn these glasses while I'm working, when I'm sitting in front of a computer all day. I worn them in front of the TV. I worn them with my phone. I've worn them everywhere and they are amazing. I can attest to the fact they are amazing, okay? Check out the link in the description below, Zenni.com. $6,130. Now, herein lies several issues with that number. That number is super low. Now, I've spent more than $6,130 in mods on my F-150, and you're offering me $6,130. What are you crazy? You crazy? This is the issue, okay? This is the issue, right? We did a video about 6 months ago totaling how much money I've actually spent on my F-150 in mods. I can't remember what the number was, but it doesn't matter because I spent more money on my truck since then. So let's just estimate it's around $7,000 that I spent on mods on my F-150. You're offering me $6,130. Added together, that's $13,000. But they're not going to give me $13,000 for my truck. Not going to happen. You know why? Because they don't care about my mods. They don't care about my mods whatsoever. But they do. This is why. They're going to offer me $6,130 for my truck. I'm going to take it to the dealership. They're going to look at it and do a whole little look over of my truck. And they're going to find this, and this wrong with my truck. And they're going to lower that number even more. So let's just say they offer me around $5,000 for my F-150. But I've spent $7,000 in mods on my F-150. They're going to use that $7,000 in mods on my F-150 to justify the resale value of my truck. They're only going to give me maybe about $5,000. And it might be less than that when you think about it. They're only going to give me about $5,000. But then when they turn around and resell it, they're going to sell it for about $20,000. And they're probably going to sell it for that number. So they're literally getting over on you, the customer, but it helps them out. It's a recurring cycle in which helps them out, which is another reason why they're trying to get you to trade in your vehicle and buy another vehicle from them. It keeps you in this weird cycle where you're literally just losing money and you're giving it right to the dealership. Now, let's be clear. I am not in the market for a new vehicle right now. There's several reasons why I'm not in the market for a new truck right now. Now, it's probably going to be an F-150. Let's just throw that out there. However, there's several reasons why I'm not getting one right now. Number one, I love my truck. To be completely honest with you, my truck's a 2015 F-150 XLT, and in my humble opinion, the best looking truck Ford has ever created, ever in the history of trucks, is the 2015 F-150. 2015 and 2017 F-150 is the best looking truck, hands down, in my opinion. Better looking than the 14th gen that's out right now. So that's number one. I love my truck. There's nothing mechanically wrong with my truck either. So my plan was to ride it literally until the wheels fall off, which I actually hate saying that because the wheels fall off. You can just put them back on. Anyway, now that's not what we're talking about. My plan was to buy, when I bought this truck, the plan was to ride it until the wheels fall off. Now, a lot of people buy their vehicles to stay in the resale value so they can trade it on something else. That was not my plan. My plan was to literally drive it until I can't drive it anymore. So That's number one. Number two, I was actually never really a big fan of the 14th gen F150s. You know, they looked okay, but I wasn't really like wowed by them. Now, when they did the refresh, that's when I was like, all right, I kind of want a new truck now when I saw the refresh. The whole new front end, the lights, the tail lights. I don't know if anybody's noticing the tail lights, the LEDs. Woo. Yeah. So that was the second reason. Reason number three is kind of a big one to me. So if you look back at Ford's history, the 12th gen truck started in 2009, ended in 2014. That's a 6-year run. 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6 years. Then starts the 13th gen trucks, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 6 years. So Ford has been doing this 6-year run for the last 2 generations. And if you calculate it, 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, next year should be the last year of the current model F-150, which means at the end of next year, they're going to release the 2027 F-150s, which would be the 15th gen trucks. So should I buy a truck now, or should I wait until the next gen trucks come out, which is the end of next year? It's literally like, what, 12 months from now, they'll probably be releasing the next gen trucks, if all stays true to tradition. So it's kind of a wait and see type of thing for me. Even still, current trucks are about 60 grand, give or take. And in full transparency, I can't afford to buy a new truck right now. In a year, I will be able to, so that's a whole different story. But there's no telling how much those trucks are going to cost also, because the current trend of trucks is going up. There's a chance that we could see trucks for starting base model at 60 grand. And then you're talking about all your trim levels, your Lariats, your XLTs, your King Ranch and the Raptors and all that. They're going to be up to what? They could be up to what, 120 grand for a brand new truck. So these are the reasons why I'm not buying a new truck at the current moment. Hey, y'all, please chime in and tell me your opinion on this. $6,130 for this truck. Really? I don't know. Something doesn't sit right with me about that. So tell me your thoughts. Like we were talking about earlier, a new truck is ranging around $60,000. That's before you do anything to it: wheels, tires, leveling kit, lift kit, whatever you want to do to your truck to make it yours, window tint, whatever. Whatever you want to do to your truck to make it yours, that's before all that. So me trading this truck in, getting what, $6,000 off of it, barely even that. It's not really worth it either at this moment. Now, some people are in a different situation where they can afford to just go in there and buy an $80,000 truck and not even think twice about it. And so you guys are blessed, like heavily blessed, okay? Good for you. But everybody's not in that position. I'm definitely not in that position at the moment either. Soon enough. Anyway, thanks for watching another video on the Me and Car Keys channel. Motivation Crew, that's me, that's you. Tell me your thoughts. I know we talked about a lot of stuff in this video, but let me know your thoughts on this topic. Till next time, Motivation Crew, that's me, that's you. See you next time.